Joe with Hawk Nissan again. We're going to be going over the 2024 Nissan Frontier Pro-4X Crew Cab. Frontier name has been around for a number of years. This generation just dropped for 2022. We're looking at the Pro-4X today, which is going to be the most aggressive one in terms of off-road capabilities. There's some features on this we're going to go over in just a little bit to tell you more about the Pro-4X. But a couple of things I want to point out about Frontier. It's a mid-size truck, and it started out as what you would expect in most of the mid-size truck for the segment. Available in a four-door crew cab or a king cab, four-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive. But where this one stands out from the rest of the competition right now is it is still available with a regular V6 engine. All of the competition has switched over to a four-cylinder turbo setup. And there's pros and cons to it. The six-cylinder engine is something that's been around for a number of years. It doesn't have a turbocharger. There are some customers out there that like the idea of a six-cylinder engine instead of a four-cylinder turbo. You'll be able to make that choice for yourself. But the Frontier is available in one configuration under the hood. V6, that's what's available. It's over 300 horsepower. And just a few years ago, they made this a 9-speed automatic transmission. So we're gonna go over more features on the vehicle on the inside in just a little bit. We're also gonna go around to the side of the vehicle here so you can get a better look, number one, at this particular color, but also the aggressive wheels that you're going to see. The tires and wheels on this are exclusive to the Pro-4X trim level. And you're also gonna get a front skid plate on this vehicle because again, the Pro-4X is really meant to give you a off-road prowess that you're not going to have with the regular Frontiers, as well as a lot of the competition. When you go along the back of the vehicle, you're gonna see that this has the shorter of the two beds available. There's a 5.5 or a 6.5 foot bed. Right over here, we're gonna open up the rear of the vehicle to show you the slow open tailgate. Very helpful when you have kids. Very helpful when you don't want to drop anything heavy like a tailgate on something valuable if you're towing or anything like that. There is an available spray-in bed liner as well as a drop-in bed liner. This one does not have either of those options. You can choose what is best for you and then of course have it installed here. Power sliding rear glass is available. This particular one is a manual open only. We're going to take a look on the inside in just a moment, but I did want to point out this particular Frontier had a nice accessory. I think most customers would find it useful. It does have the running boards that go along the side of the vehicle. And this particular Frontier also had mud guards for the front and rear, so you can keep it nice and clean even when you're possibly taking it off-roading and kicking up some dirt. Once we go on the interior of the vehicle, we'll cover some other features that the Frontier comes with. Another great feature that I want to point out on this particular Frontier, it does have a technology package. So a technology package on the Frontier is going to consist of some features that are becoming more and more common and really more and more desirable for truck buyers. Just a few years ago, you could not get these features. Now more and more customers are looking for these features. So for example, lane departure warning, blind spot warning, rear cross traffic alert, rear sonar, which is built right into the bumper, rear automatic braking. This one even has a high beam assist where it'll automatically engage your high beams as long as you have that setting turned on. Intelligent cruise control where you can maintain your distance between you and the vehicle in front of you. And this one even has traffic sign recognition. You'll have an indicator right in the center display, right by your instrument cluster that will show you the speed signs as you're driving. So now we're taking a look at the inside of the 24 Frontier. We're in the Pro-4X trim level, which does give you the leather wrap steering wheel. You'll have orange accent stitching on the dash as well as the seats. There's even going to be some embroidered Pro-4X logos on the passenger and driver front seat. Center display here was just redesigned again for 22. This model does have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. There's an available option for the Frontier, which would be wireless charging, and that accessory can get added to any of the Frontiers you're looking at. You get dual climate control on the Pro-4X, so you have independent climate control for the driver and passenger. The buttons on the steering wheel here are going to be for the cruise control, the intelligent cruise control part of that package that this Frontier comes with. And then over here, you'll have all the stereo controls. You have a traditional gauge cluster here with RPMs and speed listed, but you're also going to be able to control what information is in that center display. If you're able to get a close enough look, you can also see where the speed limit indicator is showing up on the dashboard. That again is part of the technology package on this Frontier, but it is available on several trim levels. You're getting a nice clear shot of the seat. Keep in mind the Pro-4X does have a leather interior option available. This model, in order to keep the price a little bit lower, does have the cloth interior. And because we're looking at a truck and what truck would be available without heated seats nowadays, you are able to get heated seats on the Frontier. This one, again, does not have that particular option package, just to keep the price a little bit lower. When you look at the PRO-4X logo here, it's going to be the same logo that you see on the exterior of the vehicle, and it's also going to be built into the floor mats on the vehicle. So another great feature on the Frontier, one of the last things I'll show you before we wrap up the walkthrough video here, you are able to lift up the seat here and have some additional storage underneath. So again, just little things like this that help the Frontier stand out and make it more of an everyday vehicle. There's more and more customers driving trucks just like this Frontier as their everyday vehicle. It's no longer just something that you're going to take to a construction site or take on the weekend when you're towing a trailer or something. All of these Frontiers are going to have creature comforts you're familiar with. And of course, digital advertising has made this video necessary. But one of the things I want to point out about this particular truck is it's available right now on our website. I'll have other Frontiers with different colors, different configurations. They even make a king cab model if you don't quite need this much space in the rear and you want more of a compact truck as opposed to a mid-sized truck. There's going to be charging ports right in the center here. So Nissan really took the time to make sure that this was a vehicle you could live with every single day. If there's any other questions or any other information that we did not cover in the video, it should be available on our site, or do what a lot of people did when they were buying Frontiers years ago. Come into the store, talk to me, talk to one of the salespeople. We'll be happy to help you out.